Okay, let's go. Happy Friday. This is a first impressions video. If you're a subscriber, go ahead and comment below. This is a big score because both of the sets that are in the frame right now are going to go to a single person. I'll talk about that in just a second. Speaking of that, the Project Meta, or the Project Meta, yeah, that's the name of it, Crinia's Project Meta. In about 2 days, I'm going to pull this winner and I'm going to announce it. And it's going to go to somebody that missed out because there was only $9.99. Of course, that was going to sell out, and they did. So there's about 500 people that are jostling to get it right now. If you really want it and you didn't get a chance to get it, this is not a serialized number version, but it is it's otherwise a totally final set. So go ahead and check out that video if you haven't, and leave a comment below. You got to be a subscriber because I can see in the unbox section. Both of these sets that are in this frame are going to go to the same person because I've spent a lot of money in shipping them the past year. I pay for it and give people tracking, and it sometimes gets up to $30–40 per winner. So giving stuff away for free is cool. Spending a lot of money in shipping, this is going to be a 2-for-1. The set that we're talking about briefly today is called the ARCANIS, and it is a 2 dynamic driver, 5 balanced armature. All of the BAs are branded. This is a really stunningly beautiful set. God, that's loud. Turn that down just a little bit. That's still kind of loud. Let me turn that again. This is a very beautiful set. I haven't seen anything quite like this, and it looks absolutely stunning. Again, it's 2 dynamic drivers and 5 Knowles. It's priced at about $3.99. The Lush is a $179, and it's got 1 DD and 4 custom BAs, so I don't know what those are, and I won't really get into it. My first impressions of this, I listened to it last night for about an hour, and then this morning for about 2.5 hours. And listening closely, I'll talk about just a few songs. One is called 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover by Paul Simon, and it's got Steve Gadd doing that intro. If you're not familiar with that, it's a very Spartan and simple production, but you can listen very carefully to Paul's vocals, also to the drum line, and it's a fantastic song. I thought it sounded really good on this. Another track was The Boxer, because I wanted to hear Paul Simon and Simon and Garfunkel, the combo, the 2 male singers, and also the production is a little more. It's not so Spartan on The Boxer. It sounds really good. This is arguably the best that Ziigaat's released to date. I know a lot of people like the Odyssey. I broke that out and listened to it just a little bit, and but I didn't correct them, so I won't really speak to that. But this is arguably one of the better ones they've released so far, if not the best. I thought the Boxer sounded good. So there's 2 Paul with Simon and Garfunkel. I thought those would just, if you listen to a library like that, it's got a lot of acoustic guitar. I thought that this did well. Another one I listened, which is a complete different, which would be Radiohead, Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box. I used to do that in car audio competitions. It's got a long, droning, low frequency that this can keep up with well. It's got a high BPM, and there's other little things going on. The production of that's actually really good, and I thought that this would, for a library like that, this would suffice. It's not a bassy set, but it is elevated in the low end, so I thought it sounded good. The last track that I listened to, the last 2 that I listened, one was Whole Lotta Rosie by AC/DC. It's just such a busy track. It goes nuts. And this played it. So if you got a rock library, I think that this would probably be, this is actually very well tuned for rock, because the rhythm section is there, but it's not overly dominating. The vocals, this is more leaning to a vocal-centric set. Last track I listened to is from the album that's playing way too loud right now, which is Luther by SZA and Kendrick Lamar, and male-female vocals sounded excellent. The tuning of this, let me show you real quick. This video is definitely going to get dinged. Whatever. Take my money, bro. This is all of them. Let me remove. This in the mids to the upper mids and treble, it looks like one of the Monarchs, and then it's got a little bit less sub bass and mid bass. It's a very nicely tuned, and it's not really like any of the other Ziigats. Like I just clicked away from the Rainbow. This is more genre friendly probably than any set that they've released up to date, and it's got the nicest combo of looks and internal goods, the drivers. Very, very nice job. So I'll be doing a review for this. Don't forget to comment below, and again, the person that gets this is going to get both of them, because from time to time, to save on shipping, I'm just going to make somebody feel super lucky. And also, these don't have demo stamped on them. So if you said, I really like the Arcanus, I think I'll let go of the Lush, you could do it easily because it's a legit set and it doesn't have any demo stuff like a lot of companies are sending nowadays. I don't know why they do that. You're getting promotion from people, and you're giving what? Like total other thing. Anyway, happy Friday. Arcanus, very, very nice job. I didn't see any versions of this set. Like I didn't see any samples or have any questions like, what do you think of this? This was totally done on the other end. I think they did a spectacular job. Full review with detail and more info will be coming probably next week, Wednesday, Friday at the latest, but I'll go ahead and get this out there in the unboxing. This is very nice. They did a really good job. I don't really have much comment on the Lush at this point yet. Those are just stunningly gorgeous. Very nice job. And I'm out. You guys have a nice weekend.